Hey Blake, this is Joel. It was sure nice to see you a couple days ago, man. That'll be fun on Monday for the full day playing school. Remember, I'll watch you play 18 holes over at the mill course, and then you can take a dinner break, or a lunch break, I mean, and then after that, we'll spend about 2 or 3 hours on the range in the short game practice area and or on the range, working on the things we see from the round that need to be worked on. So what we see here, bud, the good news is these legs are much more solid, your setup is much better. Head's going down more than we like, and those wrists are rehinging better. And then from this angle, we'll see the same good things going on there. Those legs are so much more solid than they used to be. And then that backswing and downswing, buddy, are dead on the plane line with the club head. That's beautiful, buddy. And then out on the course, remember, you hit those wedges, hit 9 of them, and shot 9 over with those 9 wedges, you know, from about 100 yards. So, but you had 2 3-pitches and 2 3 putts. So even with the approaches not being that great, if you'd avoided the 2 3-pitches and the 2 3 putts, you've only been 5 over for the 9 holes. You know, so that's 41. So that's quite respectable there, buddy. A good score. Again, that would be toward the good side of the continuum for that score. Again, you want to see that, right? With those approaches, missing it well enough to where even if you miss it, it still ends up with a putt or a chip rather than a pitch. There are 10 balls there. So that student there, even though he didn't have every one of them perfect, when he missed it, it still left a putt or a chip for the next shot. So Blake, man, this will be a lot of fun on Monday. Talk to you soon. Take care.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment, and we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and think we're looking better on the video here, and we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold. out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life, where we know exactly what it is for the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.